Hello friends! Beach vacations may seem boring and uninteresting to some people, but others believe that the combination of the sun, sea, and white sand is all they need for happiness. Moreover, the reality is that everyone can find an activity to their liking and find lots of new experiences here. It's hard to find someone who doesn't enjoy swimming and sunbathing, women in swimsuits, refreshing drinks, seagull cries, and the sea waves. What could be better? But anything can happen at the beach. Our video today is a compilation of the most interesting, exciting, and shocking moments captured at the beach. Greenfield Beach in Australia is famous for its beauty. Sometimes you can see truly extraordinary waves there. Rocks usually sink in water because they are heavy and dense, but not lava rocks or pumice, which form when lava is ejected and cooled instantly from contact with water. It doesn't seem like this animal wants to be suffering so much outside its home just to become an internet celebrity. You can observe charming African penguins in their natural habitat in the Table Mountain National Park in Cape Town. This is what happens when you ignore a storm warning. The most frustrating thing is that by choosing this unfortunate spot for the photo shoot, they drowned their phone and lost the beautiful shots. That's why you should always watch where you're running. Fortunately, even though the man ran in front of a huge crocodile, the animal didn't find him interesting. Humanity is what fundamentally sets us apart from animals. We are always ready to help them, whether it's a shark or a dolphin. A calm and relaxing pastime can be suddenly interrupted when you least expect it. Now all his followers and friends will be able to see the beginning of his vacation and also learn what the expression of terror looks like on his face. No matter what happens, there's always a child whose curiosity far exceeds their fear. This little one managed to greet a cute seal rather joyfully. Perhaps she was aiming for a different effect, but this amusing moment definitely deserved to be captured as well. This driver may be confident in the capabilities of his car, but it won't thank him for such a sea trip and will likely demonstrate its displeasure in the near future. This is definitely one of the best water slides one can imagine, but there's no way it could be considered safe. It seems that one could observe and study these shells for hours, searching for the most beautiful and unusual one. This road is beyond beautiful, and the magnificent view is sure to give you goosebumps. This time, it was a jellyfish that needed human help. The young man bravely faced the risk of getting burns and carefully returned the huge sea dweller back to its natural habitat. A flock of birds diving into the sea indicates that a school of fish is swimming by at the time. This Komodo dragon made a big mistake when it decided that a sea turtle was good prey. Such jumps certainly look impressive, but there's a chance of getting lost in the sea foam forever. This man sure knows how to make an impressive and unexpected appearance. The circumstances and the setting of their encounter cannot be called even somewhat romantic, but that doesn't seem to matter. Are you also wondering if the situation required them to be in such a rush, or if they simply did it for fun? Marine animals never cease to amaze us. This humpback whale suddenly decided to warm its tail in the sun and froze in such a position. In Southern California, lovers of the night beach get a chance to admire another masterpiece created by nature. The luminescent waves are breaking and foaming, emitting a truly incredible glow. Too much time in the sun could have proven deadly for this turtle, but fortunately, the world is not without kind people. They help the animal return to the sea. Just imagine what the vacationers must have felt when the beach resort didn't greet them with hot sand, but with icy hail, thus completely ruining all of their plans. Such waves might spoil the mood for some people, making them lose their favorite sandals, but most see them as an integral part of the vacation experience. Some people never learn to swim because of their fear, and then there are natural-born swimmers. There are 52 known species of sea snakes, and all of them are venomous. Fortunately, they aren't usually aggressive underwater and may only bite if taken out of the water. It may be a rather cliché way to confess one's love, but it's no less beautiful for that. Frisbee is rightly considered one of the best beach entertainments. One of its main advantages is that you only need a disc and a desire to play. The sea is certainly mesmerizing, but it still loses out when compared to her performance. When the thresher shark got stranded on the shore, luck smiled upon it and sent a real hero its way. The man bravely carried it back into the sea. Even orcas sometimes get stranded on the beach. Returning a 6-meter predatory cetacean into the water isn't an easy task, and one that definitely cannot be done alone. So, the vacationers had to join forces. It seems like they're either planning on releasing their entire catch or are looking for something bigger in the net. Jumping into the water would be a big mistake in such a case. There's likely a shark swimming among all those mullet. Such a view could easily have an extraterrestrial origin in movies. Krabi Island in Thailand is one of the most picturesque on the planet. It's a paradise that many travelers aspire to visit. Even if it took long hours to find it, this fluorescent stone was worth it. Some people might not like this kind of beach, but those who look for new emotions and new acquaintances, as well as love spending time with friends, will certainly enjoy their time here. Although vacationers try to keep their distance from the monitor lizard, they don't seem the least bit surprised by its appearance. Not only did he attract the attention of the entire beach, but he also managed to impress those around him. Fur seals are cute up until the moment you wake them up in the middle of the night. In this case, they turn into ferocious animals, and you should run as far away from them as possible. It's a shame that she didn't get to satisfy her curiosity, but did end up losing a pair of shoes. After swimming at this beach, one would probably need to take a long shower to wash off all the salt. Next time she tries to outrun the waves, she'll think twice about whether running is her strong suit. Some urban residents don't seem to be able to go a day without their old friends, who typically live by the trash bins. This man was trying to catch the sea turtle just for fun. Despite the resistance, he managed to help it and return the animal to its natural habitat. The undercover operation had a very literal meaning this time. If you're in excellent physical shape, but tired of regular workouts at the gym, you might want to try what he's doing. This is simultaneously strange, frightening, and extremely cute. A small octopus slowly approaches the woman to touch her finger with its tentacle. Could this be the beginning of a beautiful friendship? Seeing marine animals on the beach is quite expected, unlike other animals. These jelly-like microorganisms can seem puzzling and might deter one from approaching the water. But the truth is, they're simply a type of algae that form colonies at the bottom of the body of water. Did you know that there are separate beaches for men and women? In Muslim countries like Iran, such segregation exists due to religious and moral considerations. In most other countries, you can choose a beach to your liking, and women's beaches exist for those who find them more comfortable. Perhaps staying so close to the water might not be the best idea, but watching such huge waves is really a pleasure. Choosing a swimsuit is an important matter. After all, it's doubtful that anyone realized that this woman was wearing a strapless swimsuit, but the way she looked sure could have made some people around her feel a bit uncomfortable. A lot of people associate Rio de Janeiro with endless beaches, gentle sun, and tanned locals. A sand sculpture festival takes place in the Indian state of Odisha every December. Even though the sand masterpieces are short-lived, they are magnificent. The skills of their creators are truly amazing. There aren't only harmless fish and beautiful rays swimming in the azure waters among tourists and local vacationers. There are also sharks, and although they don't seem to be bothering anyone now, they can attack a person at any moment. Most people choose to stay away from strange things in the water, but not this man. Giant squid inhabit the entire globe. However, encountering them in their natural environment is very rare. Nevertheless, they sometimes end up on the shore for unclear reasons. No one expected to see such mullet on a crowded beach. The only logical explanation is the proximity of a dangerous predator from which they are trying to escape. In addition to various living creatures, Australia can also boast a climate conducive to all kinds of physical activity. It isn't only humans that can create wonderful drawings in the sand. Snakes also want to make their contribution to this form of art. No romantic dinner in a restaurant can even come close to matching the excitement of new kinds of emotions experienced here. A black piano that someone threw away got miraculously washed ashore. This immediately caught the attention of photographers and the local residents. Friends, that's all for today. Like the video, subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you next time.